Yeah, so it's more and more obvious to me now that my dedication to honoring the daily budget that Lose It has been calculating for me, which I did not do in late 2019, early 2020, the last time I did this using Lose It and my Apple Watch to lose weight, maintain a caloric deficit and lose weight. It really is having a beneficial effect on my habits. I am now making a concerted effort to cut back on sugar, which I haven't done in a long time, and cutting back significantly on alcohol. This is a total no-brainer, but discovering how much more of a deficit you wind up with every day if you're not having a beer, even a couple beers, that can be, anywhere from 200, 300 calories a night that you're giving up. You could fill that up with something much more nutritious that's going to be satisfying, or you could just not eat anything and be that much closer to your goal. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm about to go do my back workout, and I may have some more to say then. Okay, so the thing that got me on this, I was poking around on Lose It and discovered that you could add a goal for sugar, because I started thinking about it and I was like, I know that a lot of the data entries on Lose It have sugar as a nutritional data point. So there must be some way to track it, and I was right. And I believe that this is a premium only feature on Lose It. So, but just FYI, if you're on your log screen on Lose It, where it says calories, you just tap right on calories here and scroll down and say set sugar goal. And it automatically set, I think this is what it set, because I deleted this so I could show you how to do it again. Somewhere around 24, 25 grams a day is, I've found, what is generally recommended, but it's not the same for everybody. It probably depends on your activity level and your body composition and stuff. I don't really know, but I'm going with 25. I think that's reasonable. So you save that, and then you see now all the nutritional data in my log for today has changed to the sugar data. So right now I've got 12 grams of the 25. What's annoying is that even though all the data is still in there, if you go to the goals page here, goals tab, go down to sugar, it's not backfilling this chart. You can see it won't even let me go to 1 week or 1 month or something. It's just only showing me today. So it's only going to track from here forward. But that's only on the goals chart. If you go back to your log, if you go up to the top and tap on the date, you get the history. And so you can actually see, going back this way, you can actually see how much sugar, or how much I was going over that goal I just set, even though this is in the past. You can see last week I went over about 117 grams, week before that 124, 273 before that. Not a huge amount. It's not as though if I was eating ice cream or straight on sugary junk food, cookies and sodas and that type of stuff, that number would be a lot higher. The question here remains, what was it that was putting me over all these weeks? I already know, but I'm going to show you. So if you close this, go back to your goals tab and tap on the sugar panel, and then tap view sugar insights. So this was since April 16. So quite a lot of it was going to bananas. I don't really think that sugar from bananas is quite as problematic as added sugar, so I'm not really worried about that. But you see the next thing on the list, Builder's Protein Bar, Cliff Bar, Cliff Bar, Cliff Bar, Cliff Bar, Cliff Bar. Okay? Clearly, Cliff Bars are the main source of added sugar for me. Just yesterday, or the day before that, I decided I'm just going to stop eating those every day. Will I have them occasionally? Yeah. But I just think it's better if I don't. I've gone through periods in the past, many years ago, where I cut out added sugar altogether for extended periods of time, and it always benefited me. It always gave me better energy levels. I think in this case, it's just a better way to go, and it probably will even help me control my hunger. So I've switched to, I've been eating these for a while, but I'm now going to be eating these in lieu of the Cliff Bars. No cal. This is not for everybody, these things. I like these because they're plant-based, there's no animal products in them. And total sugar is 1 gram. Not a big deal, but they're also really high in protein. They don't taste so great, they're pretty bland. It's kind of like eating Play-Doh, only not as salty. But they are very satisfying, so that's why I like these. Sometimes the Cliff Bars can be just as addictive as cookies. That's why I always had to avoid buying more than one at a time, because I would just inhale them. So yeah, and then I also kind of decided the other day that I was going to try to cut back on beer, which I had already done since I started tracking. I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as I was, especially last year. But I really just didn't want to drink it every, I was basically having a beer every night, which is not that big of a deal. But when you're trying to maintain a caloric deficit, it can make it more challenging. So the past 2 nights, I haven't had any beer. And I think that this is going to be a much better thing for me going forward. And this was something I was trying to get a handle on all last year. And it was really, really difficult for me. And that's what I'm saying. I think something about not just logging my food on a daily basis, but actually respecting the caloric deficit rules that Lose It sets for me. Try to stay in the green every day. And because I was not doing that last year, I was not respecting those rules at all. And I was totally out of control. I still continued to lose weight for a while until I hit that maintenance wall of 199 pounds. There was no way I was going to get past that eating and drinking the way I was at the time. So this is a much better way to go. And I really, to be honest, I was not expecting this decision to come so easily. It doesn't mean it won't be difficult again later. It probably will. But for now, I really do. I think I have to credit Lose It and the good habits it's helping me to form and maintain right now. I have to credit that for this recent tweak I've made to my daily diet. Now, having said all that, St. Arnold's, my favorite Houston area brewery, is coming out with a new beer, a new barrel-aged rye whiskey ale or something next week. Will I be drinking that when it comes out? You're damn right I am. See you on Monday. I was poking around and God damn it.